Let's make some simple but classic Christmas ornaments. For these ornaments, all you're gonna need is one paper bag and some pretty Christmas ribbon. You're gonna cut the bag into 4 1-inch width segments. Keep in mind, I don't really measure, so that's just an approximation. Then you're gonna trim off the bottom of the bag, ensuring that all the strips are the same length. When you get to those side pieces that you cut, open them up and then trim off the bottom from there. Then you'll have a nice little crease down the middle, and you'll wanna cut down that as well, giving you 2 separate strips. You could also do this with a sheet of construction paper. I just liked the end vibe of the brown paper bag with the red ribbon. These projects are just to inspire you, hopefully to create something that you love as well, and be able to do it on a budget. So once you've got all of the bag cut apart, you're gonna end up with 12 different strips of paper. And they don't have to be exact in width, but the closer that they are, the more even your final ornament will look. So once you've got all of your strips cut out, again, you're gonna have a total of 12. You're gonna fold it right in the middle. This is where you're gonna secure the strips together. You can use either a stapler or hot glue. I did one ornament with hot glue and one ornament with a stapler. Once you've got them secured in the middle, it's time to go ahead and make your loops. So you're gonna put a little dab of hot glue and then just loop over each of those brown paper strips. Try not to crease them as you're folding them though. Those round edges are what gives it some dimension when you hang it up on the tree. And then you're gonna do this all the way around the entire ornament. At a certain point, you're also gonna need to flip it over and go the other direction because it gets too crowded on one side. Good practice is to do all one side one way, then flip it over and do all the other side the other way. But really, there's no way to mess this up. And at the end, you can always go back and kind of push the folds around to adjust it. And our bow's gonna hide anything that isn't exactly even or straight. So no stress if it isn't perfect. And I thought that red went really, really well with those brown paper bags, but I'm gonna encourage you to use what you have. White paper bags would also look super cute on this project. And once you have your bow made, you're gonna put a little bit of hot glue on the back and secure it directly in the middle of your ornament. And then we're gonna add the hanger. For the hanger, I just cut off a little piece of string and then tied it together and then opened up the top middle of the ornament and added some hot glue. I laid the string down on that little strip of hot glue and then squeezed those 2 sides together, securing the string and hiding it right in the middle. And then for the back, I wanted to finish it off. So using the extra part that I had cut off earlier, I cut out a circle to kind of just hide that middle section. I really love the way that they turned out, and they match so well with my tree. Thanks for hanging out. I hope this inspires you to create. I'll see you back next time.